Hello, my name is Anna, and I'm a certified ascension coach with Twin Flames Universe, and I'm also a student of Jeff and Shaleia. Today, I would like to share with you about how to write your love list. So, what is a love list? A love list is all of the things that you desire to have in your life, the things that you value, the vision that you have for your life, and how you want your twin flame to be, how you want them to act, and the values that you want them to hold. So, one of the values for myself that is on my love list has to do with respect, having respect in my home, having honor between my twin flame and I, and between myself and my children. And that goes for me having respect for those people and also them having respect for me. So, another value might be consistency. Consistency is really important to me. I really value whenever somebody is reliable and consistent. And so that is one of the things that I put on my love list in regard to my values. The other things that you can put on your love list is having to do with the things that you desire your twin flame to value. So, for example, I want my twin flame to value taking me on regular dates. Even though we live together and we see each other every day, I want him to value having that special time with me and continuing to date me. I want him to value financial stability. I also noticed that for myself, the things that I value, I want my twin flame to also value. And that is why the love list is effective in identifying your twin flame, because they are your heart's desire. So the person that you hold in your heart, the person who possesses those values that you desire, those values and life vision that you desire, your twin flame will naturally be that. And sometimes they are still healing into some pieces of the love list that you create for yourself. But for myself, I found that I had created my love list about 2 years before I actually met my twin flame, and you can listen and watch about our meeting story in our previous video. But I had written that love list about 2 years before I met him, and whenever I met him, he was exactly all of those things that I had written down before I ever knew that this particular person even existed, because I knew him in my heart. So, one of the other areas that you can put on your love list has to do with your life vision. And you and your twin flame's life visions will align perfectly. They may not be exactly the same things. For example, I grew up in the country. I grew up on a farm, and I love that life. And I desire to have that again. I don't right now. I live in a pretty large city, but my twin flame grew up in the city, and yet, he loves that. He loves that lifestyle, and I like a lot of parts about it too. But we both desire to move back out to the country at some point. And there is nothing that will be starkly contradicting about your life visions, even if they're not exactly the same. I can give you an example where we kind of had the same vision, but it's not always exactly like that. They will just work together. They may look slightly different, but they will still work together perfectly. So another area that you can put on your love list would be having to do with the things that your twin flame values, the things you want them to value. So I want my twin flame to value taking me on dates, on continuing to date no matter what position we are in our relationship, whether we're living together or we've been married for 20 years. I desire for my twin flame to continue to date me. And I desire for him to value that. And he does. He does value that because he's my twin flame. That's something, once again, though, that I put on my love list long before I ever even knew he as a person existed. I just knew it in my heart. Another example of something that I desire for my twin flame to value is having respect for our kids, and I also desired for him to value his relationship with my biological son, and that was something that was really important to me, and once again, he does. Now, there are still like areas where we are healing into our core values or our life vision. We don't yet live back out in the country where we both desire to live, just as an example. And there's some small things such as those, but you should still be able to tell if this person really has this core value, this person you may think is your twin flame. You should still be able to tell if this person does have this value and they are just going deeper into the value, or if it's not at all a value to them when you are honest with yourself. Now, that brings me to something that I should mention here, which is whenever I was having my false twin flame experience, that was whenever I wrote my love list. And I, in hindsight, had the tendency to create my love list around this person that I thought was my twin flame. Now, it's very important not to do that. And you can avoid that by choosing to be honest with yourself and just getting clear about your values without being attached to a person. One of the ways that is really effective to get clear on your values and the things that you desire in your twin flame relationship is by looking at the things that you may have experienced in other relationships that you did not like, and then get down to the core about what that thing is that you desire in that place, instead of the experience that you didn't like about a relationship. You can even do that with yourself. Is there some place where you can see that you desire to heal, and you have a vision for what you want that area of your life to look like, but maybe you're just not quite there yet, you can put that on your love list. And by the way, love lists you can make for anything, any area of your life. It doesn't just have to be about your twin flame, but it is the best way to identify your true twin flame, because they will always match you whenever you get clear about your values. Now, it is very common to have a false twin flame experience if you are not yet clear about your values, because having a false twin flame is also a great way to get clear about your values. And that is what happened for me too. I had begun to create my love list when I think it was right after I met my false twin flame. And as I healed through that relationship, it helped me go much deeper into my love list and become much more clear about the things that I actually did value and the things that I wanted for my life vision. Because false twin flame experiences are not fun, but you don't have to have one. And getting clear about your values and writing your love list is such a good way to avoid or transcend a false twin flame relationship. It's also really important not to get hung up on physical attributes about your twin flame. If you desire for your twin flame to be physically fit, you want to get clear about what the core of that value is. So the core of that value may be something like you want them to feel good and you want to feel good. So, you can have lots of energy to do fun things together, for example. So don't put things like, I want my twin flame to have blue eyes, because that's not a core value. And I promise that you are going to, or probably already do, think that your twin flame is the most beautiful thing you have ever laid eyes on. So you don't need to try to control the physical attributes of your twin flame. So you can read more about writing your love list and getting clear about your values and life vision in the book Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover. Right around page 52 or 53, Shaleia talks more in depth about writing your love list, and I highly recommend that book. It is excellent all the way around, and a good place to start if you are trying to learn about twin flames and be with your twin flame. I think that's all for today. That feels complete. I would love to invite you to like and subscribe to my videos. There will be lots more twin flame content to come, and I look forward to seeing you all again. Bye.